Welcome to This Explainer. Today we are diving into what I can only describe as a truly cinematic, historic moment. We're looking at the ultimate, final address of a 120-year-old leader, Moses, found right in the text of Deuteronomy 33. I mean, just imagine the sheer weight of those words. A leader preparing to step away forever, casting one final, lasting vision for his people.
Right out of the gate, the text sets the stakes with this definitive statement. And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death. Boom, it instantly establishes that everything we're about to explore is a deeply emotional farewell. He knows his time is up, and he's laying it all on the line. So let's start with the divine arrival, a grand poetic entrance.
Before Moses even starts addressing the people individually, the text actually zooms way out to describe this sweeping, majestic arrival of the divine. We track this poetic geography, coming from Sinai, rising up from Seir, and shining forth from Mount Paran. Honestly, it reads almost like a camera panning across these ancient, rugged mountain ranges. It builds this immense anticipation.
And to really hammer home the massive scale of this event, the text gives us a staggering number: 10,000. It specifically notes that this fiery arrival was accompanied by 10,000s of saints, and from his right hand went a fiery law. So this makes one thing absolutely crystal clear. This isn't just a quiet, private little goodbye. We're talking about an event of literally cosmic proportions. Which brings us to our next section, Blessing the Tribes, a micro-level vision. Now we zoom all the way in, we transition from that divine majesty to very specific earthly futures. Moses isn't just handing out one generic blessing here. He is laying out a multifaceted blueprint for a highly complex society. Think about it. For Judah, the focus is military protection, asking for help from enemies. Levi gets religious duty and law, tasked to teach judgments. Joseph gets intense agricultural prosperity, with precious fruits brought forth by the sun. And Gad embodies justice and raw strength, dwelling as a lion. It's really a masterclass in assigning vital roles to different factions. But here's the thing. This blueprint is brought to life with some of the most striking metaphors you'll ever read. Dan is called a lion's whelp. Asher is told to dip his foot in oil with shoes of iron and brass, which is this incredible symbol of wealth and unyielding fortitude. Joseph is described as pushing people together with the horns of unicorns, a truly unstoppable force. And Zebulun draws from the abundance of the seas. So this isn't just a dry policy document. It is vibrant poetry designed to make sure the destinies of these tribes are totally unforgettable. Finally, we hit the last section, the eternal refuge, zooming back out. After getting into the weeds with those highly specific tribal futures, the text beautifully bookends the whole narrative by zooming back out to the big picture. It delivers this incredibly famous, powerful declaration. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. It portrays the divine as this ultimate shield and sword, guaranteeing that Israel will dwell in safety alone in a prosperous land. It's just a grand, sweeping promise of ultimate protection. So, what does this all mean for us? How does this incredible blend of majestic geography, targeted tribal blessings, and grand promises of protection actually shape our understanding of ancient literary farewells? When you sit back and consider the lasting impact of these words, it reveals a true masterclass in the art of vision casting. And it really leaves us to wonder, when a leader finally steps away, what kind of lasting blueprint, both structurally sound and poetically inspiring, do their final words truly leave behind?